Here with Marietta College, who reached the second round of the NCAA tournament, falling to Hope College tonight and finishing an outstanding season. Here with Kate Liston, Jill Congrove, head coach Cole Vivian, and Devin Hefner. Coach, if you could begin with an opening statement, and then we'll follow with some questions.
Yeah, I thought we played really hard tonight. I mean, Hope was really talented, and their staff, Ryan, I mean, they do a really good job with them. We went zone there to kind of claw back in a little bit, and they started kind of making their threes again. But I'm really proud of how hard that we played tonight. We did a good job on the glass there. These three did a really good job leading us. It's really difficult to play here against a really good team. Great support system here with that, but I thought we battled really hard with that. So I'm super proud of that with the team.
Yeah, and you mentioned that battle. I know in the third quarter, the lead got to about 20 points, I think, at one point, but you guys were able to battle back to a 10-point deficit. Could have even made it 9 and really got back in it, and they held them scoreless for about 4 minutes. What was really working for you in that span of time, and what did they sort of do to snap out of it?
Yeah, I think going zone, and they were making a lot of threes before that, and as silly as it sounds, sometimes kind of going zone when you maybe gave up a little more threes, it kind of gives you a little bit of a different look on it. But that second group again with Kate and Jill and Deb, those are the ones out there that are really communicating with that. Jill did a really good job, getting the hoop there, and Devin had that too. But Kate's so good in that zone because she's able to kind of direct people in there. So that was the kind of big thing to kind of get us down there. Then they made a big three there at the end of the third, and made a couple there to kind of start the fourth too. But that's what I think really kind of helped us kind of get back in it, and these three being great leaders for us.
Yeah, and Devin too. Obviously, you had a pretty good game with 20 points. It's very rare someone will score 20 points on a Hope College defense. What were you able to see, and how were you and your teammates able to communicate out there to feed you the ball in the right places?
We talked about screening up for me, and then just either driving down and then going away. So that really worked for us. They put a lot of ball pressure on us, but as we kept getting more screens, it helped us all too.
Yeah, and then obviously I know all three of you are seniors, right? So obviously pretty good season getting to the NCAA tournament. Obviously tough draw with Hope. Just how proud of you of the legacy you're going to leave here, and how excited are you to leave it in the hands of players like Olivia Gribble who popped off 2 nights in a row?
Well, I'm excited because we're the second string. So there's a top 5, and we have a deep team all the way around. So I'm really excited for them. They have a lot of talent, and I'm excited to see what they're gonna do.
Yeah, that's good.
I just think something we just talked about in the locker room actually before our coaches came in was how cool and a great opportunity this was to play a team like Hope. We knew that we were building something pretty special here in Marietta, and even though we didn't get this win tonight, we could take a lot from that game. I had mentioned to the team, if we want to get to that level of play, which is obviously the end goal, I believe, for anyone coming to play a college sport, is to take notes from them. They do all the little things every possession, and that's what it takes to be great. And so that's what I told the team. They need to learn from that going forward. Obviously, we're done here, but to carry that over into next season so that we can get to that level and get the Marietta program to that level.
Just being a senior, this has been the most unreal experience. Because honestly, about a week ago, we were pretty much sure that we were done, our careers were done. So to get the bid was something that was really special. We all celebrated that. And then to get our program's first NCAA win and Coach Viv's 100th win all at the same time was just something that was super special. And I think we fought really hard tonight. The effort was truly there, but again, when it comes down to it, when you're playing great teams like that are just doing the little things every single time, they're just a great basketball program. And I just think we fought really well, and we gave it all we had. And for our younger ones who, honestly, most teams probably wouldn't think our team is as young as it is, they're going to be doing something special. They're going to be building off of that. And as a future alumni, I'm going to be so excited to watch and see what they do, because this isn't going to be the last time you see Marietta College in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. And going back to you, Coach Cole, obviously Hope has a ton of accolades over the past pandemic. 61 straight wins and all that, and obviously they've won 65 of their last 66 games. when a team's as on as they were tonight, shooting and everything, what needs to be done in order to topple that team and sort of get them out? Because it seemed like no matter what you could have done, I mean, you played really well for a few quarters. No matter what you could have done, it wasn't going to go in your favor. So, like, how does a team beat a Hope College team?
Yeah, I think you got to be really skilled. You got to have a really good coaching staff. I mean, there's not very many teams in the nation, I think, that are gonna be able to beat Hope. I mean, their coach. I mean, he's obviously a legend. He gets them ready to go, and just with all the they've been in the NCAA tournament for a couple of years because last year it was canceled, and then the pandemic kind of canceled out the Sweet 16. I guess if you're going to beat them, you got to have a really tight knit team with it that can guard and shut down the 3-point line. But I mean, I don't know if anybody can. I mean, that's a lot easier said than done. I don't know if anybody's going to be able to do that. So we're pulling for Hope. I mean, we have a lot of respect for them with that. So hopefully they can win the national title because I think they've been the best team the last 3 years. It's kind of with everything going on in the world, they've had bad luck with it.
Thank you. Congratulations on a great season.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.